Hello Capricorn, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Today is a timeless reading, and whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there might be a message for you. So basically this reading today is for my twin flame collective. So if you do consider yourself twin soul, then this is going to be your reading. So the only thing I just want to say, take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't, because it's still a general reading. All right, for those of you wanting to book a private reading with me, you can do so by finding my email down below in the description box. Otherwise, if you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, sharing, or leaving comments. I'm always grateful for all of your support and feedback. All right, so let's get started. As usual, we're looking at your divine masculine energies first, then your energy towards your divine masculine, the connecting energy for both of you, and then I'll be pulling some oracle cards and messages from your divine masculine. All right, so let's see what current energies might be surrounding your divine masculine at this current time. So I'm using my twin flame journey deck. Let's see what is going on. Okay, so we do have anger is coming through. Let's get a few more. We also have guiding light and one more. And we also have a heartbreak. All right, so your divine masculine could be really experiencing a lot of uneasy emotions and feelings. We do see anger that are being shown here. So let me maybe bring these cards closer so you guys could see. So your divine masculine could be really going through this tough time where all of their emotions could be really surfacing up for them. They could be really feeling this heartbreak. Again, this could be really related to your connection with your divine masculine, or this could also indicate that there are some things in your divine masculine's life that might be really bringing a lot of anger or a lot of unresolved or suppressed emotions that they have been holding on to. And with the guiding light card here, I feel like, you know, Spirit is really trying to guide your divine masculine in the right direction. They're trying to help them out to really process their emotions and walk towards their own healing, because perhaps for some of them, for quite some time, your divine masculine might have been suppressing or really trying to avoid their own emotions. And by doing so, now they're at the place where they could be feeling all this anger, resentment, all these low vibrational energies within them, just because for a very long time they've been really suppressing these feelings. And right now it's almost like they're having this tower moment where they can no longer hold these feelings back within them, so they have to come out one way or the other, and they might be coming in the form of anger or violence. Again, it's going to be resonating differently, but just because your divine masculine is experiencing a lot of pain right now, they could be really, you know, using anger as a way to express their emotions, because this is something perhaps they know how to what's the word I'm trying to look for, express their emotions. So it's probably a very difficult time for your divine masculine at this time, but this process is actually necessary. And even though they might be having all these anger issues right now, at least they're, you know, their emotions are surfacing now, and they're able to really perhaps release them once and for all. And again, going back to the guiding light card, Spirit is really wanting to let go of any suppressed or unresolved emotions, pain, anything that could be really holding back their healing process. Okay, so let's look at what's going on with your Divine Masculine in regards to you, Divine Feminine. So we're going to look first at their mental space and see what their thoughts are, if this anger is related to you. Okay, maybe perhaps we can really see that through looking at their mental space at this time. So let's see what are they thinking about your connection and you specifically at this current time. So let's see here if we can get a little bit more information. All right, so we do have the Four of Wands energy coming through. We also have the Nine of Cups. And let's get one more. Ooh, and yeah, we do that. We have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, it's almost like your Divine Masculine really sees this connection as something that is over or perhaps has ended with the Ten of Swords, and it's a really painful experience for your Divine Masculine. It's almost like they had a vision or a dream to create something beautiful, to perhaps be in a relationship or in union with you, Divine Feminine. We do have the Four of Wands energy, which is my union card, and the Nine of Wands really is indicating that your Divine Masculine saw your connection as something that they really wished for, but something, perhaps your separation has put them into this mindset where they do see this connection as something that they cannot really realize in the physical world, and it does bring them a lot of sorrow, it does bring them a lot of heartbreak, and that's where this anger could be coming from. So in a way, they really hoped for this connection. Perhaps they, as I said, they have envisioned some kind of perhaps life with you or connection with you, Divine Feminine, but right now they're really perceiving this connection as something that has really ended for good, and they could be, you know, struggling with letting go of this idea. What they're not realizing is that there could be things improved or changed within your connection, again, if you really both work on this connection. But your Divine Masculine is currently in this mindset, negative mindset, where they do perceive this connection as something that has ended, and perhaps for now they cannot see a new way of having this chance with you, Divine Feminine, and it does bring them a lot of heartbreak at this time. Okay, so yeah, I do believe that this heartbreak and anger could be related to your situation with your Divine Masculine. All right, so now let's look at their feelings. Let's look at their heart space. So what is happening in their heart space in regards to you and this connection? What kind of emotions and feelings they could be embracing right now? We do have the Hierophant card, which is connected to the sign of Aries. So let me just move these a little bit over to the top. Okay, so Aries. Okay, what else? What other emotions? We do have the Queen of Swords, and let's get one more. Ooh, and we do have the Queen of Cups. That's an interesting twist here. Okay, so for some of you guys, there could be two other people involved. I do see the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, but again, if you know that between you and your Divine Masculine, there's currently another person, this could be the situation. For others of you, the way I'm seeing this is that your Divine Masculine really sees that you Divine Feminine, you do possess energies of the Queen of Cups. However, right now you could be really embracing the energy of the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she's distant, she's cold, she's emotionally unavailable, and it's almost like your Divine Masculine knows that you're this Queen of Cups. You're very loving and caring individual. You do have a lot of love to give. Maybe perhaps in the past this was you were embracing this energy towards your Divine Masculine, but right now what you're showing to them is this Queen of Swords, someone who's really holding the sword and ready to cut things out. Perhaps there was a situation between you two where they might have hurt you some way or another, and you have embraced this Queen of Swords energy, okay? And as I said, for others of you, there could be possibly another person with the Hierophant. Again, I'm getting two messages here. If there is another person involved, there could be another commitment that could be in the way of this connection between you two. And this Divine Masculine really knows that in order to be with you, Divine Feminine, they're needing to let go of this other person, and there could be marriage involved or some kind of long-term connection. Okay, if this is not your story, then again, I do see this Hierophant card as your Divine Masculine really recognizing that you do have a soul connection with them, and perhaps they could be even thinking about something serious, something committed with you, because we do have the Four of Wands, which again talks about you know, sometimes weddings, sometimes, you know, living together. Okay, so they could be really thinking or wanting really to create some kind of long-term connection with you. So again, take it how it resonates for your situation, because you know, there could be two different messages here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see what is actually shifting and changing for your Divine Masculine in the nearest future. So let's look at what might be shifting and changing for them. Okay, so we do have the King of Wands energy. We do have the Knight of Swords. And we do have the World. Okay, so I do feel that your Divine Masculine, once they really process these unresolved emotions, they really go through some sort of healing and perhaps let go of this anger, resentment, and heartbreak that they're currently going. They will be embracing the energy of the King of Wands. So for some of you guys, you might be dealing with a fire sign, but again, if it's not resonating, don't worry. But the King of Wands is someone that, you know, creates a plan, they have ambition and really acts upon their plan. So I do feel that there could be, if right now your Divine Masculine is not really doing anything, not taking any action, I do believe that in the nearest future they might be really stepping back into their power and taking charge of their own life, of their own emotions, and perhaps even might be trying to communicate with you, Divine Feminine. We do have the Knight of Swords energy, which again could really talk about communication coming in really unexpectedly. So you might be surprised to hear from your Divine Masculine. And then we do have the World, which again, some kind of cycle with your Divine Masculine will end. Perhaps this painful, really really negative cycle will end and another cycle will begin between both of you, but there's going to be success because the World card is all about success here and triumph. So I do feel that with this Knight of Swords you might be getting unexpected communication from your Divine Masculine, especially for those of you that are not currently in contact. All right, but I feel the stage that your Divine Masculine is currently in, it was really necessary for them to go through because they've been holding on to so many unresolved emotions that could be really building up within them, and now they're just really feeling overwhelmed and angry because they've been suppressing their feelings for so long. So in a way, it is a good thing that they're experiencing all these emotions that are coming up to surface. This is actually something that is Spirit trying to help them with, because once they do feel these emotions, really release them and let go of them, they are going to be feeling much better. They're really going to be, healing and stepping back into their power. So this stage in their journey is really necessary right now. So try to be a little bit more compassionate towards your Divine Masculine, even though they might have been there might have been a situation with you and them in the past where you also might have felt really hurt, but know that your Divine Masculine is currently perhaps struggling with really working on these emotions and feelings. Okay, so let's see for you, Divine Feminine, what is happening with you at this time. So we're going to look at your mental space in regards to this connection and your Divine Masculine. So let's see. Okay, so we do have the Justice card. This is major arcana connected to the sign of Libra. We also have the Three of Cups, and we do have the Ten of Swords coming up for you. So you could be really either mirroring this energy, or what I'm also getting is that you really feel that your divine, or perhaps even know that your Divine Masculine could be going through this painful ending right now. But the way you see the situation with the Justice card, it's almost like you feel that the things that are happening between you two are really fair. It's not the right word, fair. It's almost like you know that this was supposed to happen between you two in order to balance things out between you two with this Justice card. Okay, so you could really understand that perhaps, again, if your Divine Masculine is dealing with someone else, it's almost like you know that they're needing to let go of this other person before before you guys could really start another cycle with your Divine Masculine. Because obviously if you have left the situation because of a third party, you know that you did the right thing because you did not want it to be involved in that situation. And we do have the Three of Cups, which again could really signify that there is someone else, or there was someone else that might have been getting in the way of your connection. So in a way, you could be also going through this painful ending where you feel the separation, this falling out with your Divine Masculine brought a lot of pain within you, but this was the right thing for you to do, to walk away from the situation in order to bring justice and balance things out. Just because, if let's say your Divine Masculine was married or in another long-term connection, you didn't want to be involved in that situation. Okay, so let's see here what is happening in your heart space when it comes to this connection. So let's take a look. what feelings or emotions you could be really embracing right now. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Cups energy. We do have the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy. And we do have the Four of Pentacles. So in terms of your emotions, I really do feel that you're holding back your emotions with the Four of Pentacles. You do feel love here, and you really know that this is someone special for you, Divine Feminine. You really know that this is your divine counterpart with the Lovers, that you guys are twins, and perhaps, you know, you really want to be in this physical union with your divine masculine. However, again, we are being shown with the Eight of Cups that you have really walked away from this situation, and you could be currently holding back all of your feelings. Even though you do have a lot of feelings for your divine masculine, it's almost like you're not able to really express these feelings towards them, just because, again, there could be a third party situation, or if there's no one else in the picture, it's almost like perhaps you might be feeling that right now is not the right time to really express your feelings, or perhaps show your feelings towards your divine masculine. So in a way, you are also suppressing your feelings at this time, which could potentially lead you to a lot of pain and heartbreak. Yes, and we do see the Ten of Swords here, so it's almost like you both are mirroring this energy, where you are currently ending this cycle of pain between you two. But the good thing about the Ten of Swords is that you're at the end of the cycle, and the new cycle will really be coming up for you guys. So you're just needing to process these feelings and really release and let go of them. And once you do that, then you're definitely going to be, you know, you're going to be able to move forward and feel much better about the situation. So let's see here for you, Divine Feminine, what is shifting and changing in the nearest future. So let's see. Okay, so we do have the Page of Cups. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. And we do have the Seven of Swords, okay? Let me quickly clarify. Please, Spirit, why is there Seven of Swords here for the Divine Feminine? Why is there Seven of Swords? Okay, the Empress. Okay, I'm getting the message here. Okay, so let's start with the Page of Cups here. So I do feel for you, Divine Feminine, there's definitely going to be with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity with your Divine Masculine. Again, with the Page of Cups, there could be some kind of surprise or message from your Divine Masculine, where they might be really showing up in your life. Perhaps they might reach out to you, they might, you know, come see you, or even, you know, do some kind of surprise for you. But it's really coming from their heart here, and it gives this opportunity to both of you really start this new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. However, we do have the Seven of Swords, and Seven of Swords is an energy of deception, and perhaps the way I'm seeing here, just because I clarified, and we do have you, Divine Feminine, here, it's almost like do not allow your fears and perhaps your previous experience with your divine masculine to really self-sabotage you this time, because the Seven of Swords could really talk about you being afraid of taking this new chance with your divine masculine, because there might have been a deception in the past, there might have been a betrayal in the past between you two, and you also felt really hurt. You felt a lot of pain in regards to the situation, and even though you still do have feelings and want this connection with your divine masculine, it's almost like your mind could be playing games with you, where you might be self-sabotaging yourself not to accept this new offer. Okay, so in a way you might have a hard time trusting your divine masculine this time around if they're going to be coming back into your life. It's almost like perhaps things are going to seem to get too good to be true, and you might have a slight chance of doubting this connection, or perhaps doubting this divine masculine, their intentions, their words, whatever actions they might be taking towards you. And you know, Spirit is saying you gotta really have trust, and yes, it's good to have healthy boundaries, but again, don't self-sabotage this connection this time, because you might be presented with a really solid offer from your divine masculine in the nearest future, and just because you did have a negative experience with your divine masculine in the past, you could be really afraid or not trusting that this offer might be truly genuine. Okay, so be careful, because if you really do want to build something beautiful with your divine masculine, try not to self-sabotage yourself. And if there's any trust issues, there's certainly something within you that you do need to still work on. Okay, so that's just a little bit of caution here from Spirit. Okay, so now let's look at the connecting energies between you two at this time. Okay, so we do have the Judgment card. Okay, we do have the Hierophant coming up again. Okay, this is Aries energy, and Judgment, I believe this is Scorpio, and we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's almost like you both are really wanting this connection. You really do feel strongly about one another, and with the Hierophant, you both have recognized the soul connection between you two. Again, however, for some of you, you know that there is another potential marriage or long-term connection that could be getting in the way of you reconciling with your divine masculine, and you both really see that. But with the Judgment card, it's almost like you're really wanting to resurrect this connection, reconcile, and renew these energies between you two. But there is still a period of waiting. You both are waiting for things to shift and change. So again, you both are wanting for things to improve between you two, but you're both not taking any action or doing anything about the situation at this time. Okay, the way I'm seeing this right now. Okay, so now let's move into some oracle cards and messages. So first I'm going to pull a few messages from the Sacred Soulmates deck to see what other messages Spirit wants to bring in regards to your connection right now. Then we're going to look at some of the oracle cards, and then I'll pull some messages from your divine masculine. Okay, so what has Spirit? Okay, yeah, we do have external party. It says karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibilities are causes of interference and stress. So again, there is a strong indication here that a lot of you could be dealing with other karmic contracts, whether this is your divine masculine, whether this is you divine feminine. There could be also family or finances that could be a factor within your connection too. So again, take it what is specifically resonating for your situation. Okay, so this is something you probably already know that is existing between you two, that could be blocking you from coming together. Okay, so what other message? Wow, that's too many. Okay, and we do have new love or a new phase in love is beginning. Okay, so Spirit is indicating that this new cycle with you, between you and your divine masculine, is possible here, and it could pretty much begin very soon for both of you, and you will definitely get a chance to rebuild this connection. With the World card, with the Ace of Pentacles, there is a good chance you guys can really figure things out. So don't, again, divine feminine, don't self-sabotage yourself by perhaps falling back into negative thinking or having trust issues when it comes to this connection or this divine masculine. Okay, so let's now grab a few oracle cards. So what else for my Capricorn? What other messages we need to hear, see for you guys? So let's pull one card from this Wisdom of the Oracle card. So we do have number 33. It says chaos and conflict. So for a lot of you guys, either you divine feminine or both of you and your divine masculine could be going through a lot of chaos and conflict in your own personal lives, which again could also be another indication that there is a need to clear some of the things from your life, whether this is negative patterns of behavior. Perhaps there are other people that could be influencing your connection that do bring a lot of chaos and conflict to your own life. So you both could be really experiencing and going through a lot of turmoil, a lot of conflict. This could also be internal conflicts too. So whatever is going on, Spirit is wanting you to start, clearing things up, because some of the things could be really blocking you and your divine masculine from coming into union. Okay, let's see what else. We also have family. So for some of you guys, as I said, there could be a family situation where either you or your divine masculine might have had a family or still another commitment or family situation that could be involved. Again, sometimes family is not about other romantic partners. There could be, parents or perhaps other relatives that could be really getting in the way. Okay, but the way I'm also seeing this card, that you could really build a family with your divine masculine, and we do have the Hierophant card coming twice for both of twice, especially for your divine masculine and in the connecting energy. So there is a good chance that you might be able to build a family with your divine masculine in the future, if this is something that you're really looking forward to. Okay, and let's see from this deck, what else for my Capricorn? Okay, and we also have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. With this card, I do feel that perhaps for some of you, if you were not aware of some of the things perhaps going on between you and your divine masculine, perhaps what might have been going on with your divine masculine. It's almost like spirit, you are going to be, seeing the truth. Perhaps your divine masculine might be revealing some of the things to you that you were not really aware of, but it's you are going to be finding some kind of truth very soon. So if you do have certain uncertainty or questions in regards to the situation that might be going on between you two right now, I feel like soon you are going to be discovering this truth. Okay, so don't be worried too much about it right now. When the time is right, you are going to be standing in the light of this truth. Okay, so now let's see, let's get some messages from your divine masculine. What is it that they want you to know? Let's see. Okay, so we do have, I don't want this to be over with us. Yeah, and it's almost like your divine masculine is really afraid of losing you, because they're currently perceiving this connection as something that has ended, and it does give them a lot of heartbreak. So they're deep down in their heart, they really don't want this connection to be over between you two. What else? We also have, you're so different than what I'm used to, but I like it. So you divine feminine could be really, different from their usual type, or perhaps their usual expectation from people. But again, you don't have to be necessarily the same, right? People could be different and still have common values, or still be able to figure things out, as long as you truly understand one another. So your divine masculine is saying that you are different, but your divine masculine really likes that about you, just because you are different. You're not like anybody else, perhaps, that they've dated perhaps before, or dealt with. Okay, let's get one more. We also have, my life has changed so much since meeting you. So they do recognize that they did go through a lot of changes, perhaps in their own lives. Perhaps they did go through a lot of transformation too, personal transformation, and this is something that they're really acknowledging. Okay, so let's get another deck and get a few more messages. So what is it that they want you to know at this time? Whoa, okay. Okay, so I guess there's a lot of messages that wants to come through. I will take all of these ones. So this one says, I get lost in your eyes. So something special they do find about your eyes, and whenever they perhaps look at your eyes, they might be, almost like getting lost in your eyes. Okay, so we also have this silence is killing me, I want to talk to you. So they're having a hard time not to communicate to you, and perhaps they're really wanting to reach out. Again, with the Knight of Swords energy, it's almost like they're really wanting to act on their impulse and really perhaps send you a message, call you, see you. Okay, we also have, I want to travel the world with you. For some of you guys, you could both really be interested in traveling, and this is something that they might really want to do with you, divine feminine. Okay, we also have, I admire your strength and passion for life. Okay, so they might be really admired and inspired by seeing you do certain things the way you might be handling things in your own life, okay? And we also have, I feel, your strong presence. So with this message being here, I do believe that you could really sense one another, even being on a distance, and you might have a lot of messages flying back and forth between you two telepathically. So there is a strong you know, bond, especially energetic and maybe even telepathic bond between you two, okay? And they really do notice that about you and this connection here, okay, Divine Feminine? So that was your messages for today. I hope that this reading was helpful to you. Please let me know down in the comments if this is something that you might be dealing with, if you feel like sharing. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.